Dough monster cookies, let's make them. Starting off with 1 stick of softened butter, unsalted, and we're going to cream that together with 1/2 cup of white sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. If you have some kind of stand mixer or hand mixer, it's highly recommended at this point. I'm filming out in my mudroom this time to be quiet and away from my napping children, but usually I like to use my big stand mixer instead for this. Next, you're going to need 1 egg and 1/2 cup of sourdough discard. You can use it warm, you can use it out of the fridge, doesn't really matter. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You'll want to do less salt here if you use salted butter. Next, add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, along with 1/2 cup of creamy peanut butter. And we're going to mix it up really well. I probably could have softened my peanut butter in the microwave just a little bit to make my life easier here. You'll see it gets a little bit dry when I start to add more of the dry ingredients, but it's because it was so cold out in my mudroom. Alright, next is 1 cup of oats. Old-fashioned or quick oats is fine. And we're going to follow that with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And again, we're going to mix that up as well as we can. I did end up going in with my hands at some point to make it a little easier. Alright, we're going to add 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Any kind is fine. And 1/2 cup of M&Ms. Again, any kind is fine. Whatever your flavor preference is, it'll work with this recipe. So this will be our final mix before we scoop our cookies onto our cookie sheet. Time to scoop it onto my baking sheet, and my oven is preheated to 350. They're going to bake for about 10 to 12 minutes, maybe 13 to 15 if you make them bigger like I do. Just look for the edges to start getting golden brown. And look at the final result, guys. These were so delicious. They're a family favorite. I highly recommend.